lasting peace, and neither surrender nor precisely a permanent conflict. And this is where Russia is the opposite, the one to have launched this illegal and unjustified war, until now to have refused. Here, I totally agree with all the points you made. We will deliver the weeks to come on additional efforts to manage our discussions, but we all share the same objectives, meaning giving visibility and providing financing. Air defense capacities, long-range capabilities, drones and non-drone systems. I want to confirm new training programs and new Mirage, and we will, with some other colleagues, confirm some additional initiatives. In the face of the intensity of Russian strikes targeting Ukrainian energy infrastructures, we also need to keep the instruments, and this is very important for the weeks to come. In parallel, we have to consider the Europeans for the very first time. And the efficiency normally of the sanctions should clearly impact the financing of the war effort in Russia. And we have to follow up, we must now work and clearly follow very carefully oil and gas as the key points to be sanctioned. And in parallel, we have already achieved a lot to address the Russian and we have a broader initiative because this is northern, western, and southern France where we clearly address the threat of the shadow fleet. I ask you colleagues to appoint one point of contact by nation in order to share intelligence, to share best practice, and to follow very concretely this action which is being delivered, but we are increasing our efficiency. My third remark is to follow up a lasting settlement to the war, and this is about regeneration and long-term effort for the day after the ceasefire in Ukraine. So together we have defined a strategy to support Ukraine's future security so that it can deter and defend itself against the future attack. And I want to thank once again all the shots for the great work. And it's very important to follow up our effort, to follow up the planification, and to continue the work to engage with the US. And I think it's very important as well to have human completely involved for regeneration efforts. We also have plans in place to deploy a multinational force Ukraine once hostilities have ceased, with a view to help secure Ukraine's skies and seas and regenerate Ukraine's armed forces, with support and input of 25 participating countries. So it's very important to continue this effort, this planification, and all the precisions we want to get from our US colleagues. I don't want to be longer. I totally concur with what he has said, and once again, thank you very much to all of you, and thank you, Volodymyr, to be today in London after your presence in Brussels. And I think after the great announcement of the US President during the past few days, this is clearly a new move forward.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Let me immediately pass over to Volodymyr to address the meeting.
Thank you so much, dear friends. I'm glad to see you, and thank you for participation here. Thanks to other leaders, of course, and representatives. Today with us is the new Prime Minister, as Emmanuel said, Prime Minister of Japan, Takaichi Sanae. Thank you. And Japan is now paying more attention to defense, like many other nations, and we are ready to work with you closely. So our priorities for today, number one is air